Hello everyone, how are you? This is Luna Aura. So today I wanted to talk about a very important work that a woman can do to really get to know and to a very, very deep level and transmute and work with and unite the different aspects of her inner masculine, right? Like I don't know anyone who does this work. And so, I work with people on a very deep places of the subconscious mind because that's where all the shifts are happening. So for a woman, it is really vital to, for all of us, for men and women, but for women especially, because women have a different and extra layers of more aspects of within ourselves. And it is really vital for us to know all the different parts and different aspects of ourselves so that we can create that inner union within all the different aspects of ourselves and create a more whole and holistic life so we can truly be whole and not just like use that word in a fluffy way, right? So I wrote a novel a few years ago and it is called Promised in Fire. Now, this novel, I just channeled the story kind of combining different experiences that I had in my personal life, but also creating it into a fictional story. Every woman that reads this book loves it because it really invokes specific memories and codes and deep subconscious understanding. Although many women who read this book don't understand that consciously this is what's happening, but subconsciously it really speaks to the different levels and layers of our own inner masculine. So in this book, if you ever want to read it, you can get it now. There are different different male characters within this story that the heroine of the story connects to and has in her life, whether if it's her husband, her father, her lover, and her friend, her brother. And all of these aspects are truly mirrors of her own inner masculine, wanting to be revealed, wanting to be expressed, wanting to be known. And I really feel like, this is the kind of work that us women need to do. I mean, there's endless work that we need to do as human beings right now, really transmuting not just our own shadows, but our ancestral shadows and our ancestral karma. Especially true light workers, we're here to we took everything on our shoulders to transmute for all the generations before and all the generations after probably. So, and most of us, that's one of the reasons that most of us don't want to have children is because we want to kind of clear all the karma, clear all the crap and let that energy start fresh. But I'm diversing. So getting back to this topic, I hope to inspire women to try to get to know the different, just for the sake of giving you a more simple, idea and vision here, to imagine that there are multiple women inside of each of us, right? And I write about it in the Sex Priestess Manual. By the way, if you haven't gotten the Sex Priestess Manual yet, what is going on with you? This is it's probably going to take you 10 years to finish reading it. It's huge. But yeah, it's available now. Highly recommend. Also, Igniting the Dragon is coming out. If you believe in dragons and if you know that it's time to work with the dragon energy, if you have been feeling the dragon energy, get this book. It's coming out August 8th. So, really getting to know the different aspects of our inner male as well, inner men. And I can tell you, I'm 40 years young now, and I am just beginning that adventure of getting to know my inner masculine. Although I've done this work my entire life. Really seeing the different men that also exist in me. I know all the women that live in me, right? But now getting to know the different male aspects that live in me. And having a very intimate, compassionate relationship and understanding and listening to them, truly listening. I feel like I've had resistance, like many women, to resistance to our own masculine, although we have been taught and to be in our masculine from a very young age because of this dark masculine world, which is very ironic. And we've been kind of like pushed out of our feminine, forced to be in our shadow masculine, but not really getting to know our inner masculine sides. And looking at the men that are in your external reality really helps with that. Just like in the story in Promised in Fire, looking at the different, really connecting. But with, like, when I say really connecting, I mean getting to the point. And this is not easy. I know these words may sound fluffy to you right now, but I am aware of that, but it's not easy. I feel like I've had to cross through fire within my inner world in order to really come to a place where I can honestly say that I have found compassion towards the masculine because of all the trauma, because of all the pain, because of all the disappointment, because of all, right? And so really coming to that point of opening up to pure compassion. And only then I could truly see very clearly and listen to the inner aspects of my inner masculine and the different men that are around me. So I say different men because it really helps for our imagination when we are imagining, oh, this is like this man character. This is the way I work with women on our inner goddesses. And again, it's all in the book, The Sex Priestess Manual. Also in my online Sex Priestess Initiation. It's to really give them names, right? Like all these different aspects of it, give them a face, give them a name. It is easier for our subconscious mind to connect and to really communicate with an aspect that we actually give it a face and a name and a form and a shape, right? And we do the same with our inner masculine, where we give this aspect of us, like this asshole aspect of us, right? Because we all have an inner asshole, sister, like whether you like it or not. If you are experiencing a lot of assholes in your external reality, that asshole exists in you. So really communicate with that inner masculine asshole within you and having a more compassionate relationship and understanding. It's like, okay, who are you? Where did you come from? Where were you born, right? Like the moment that you were born, the moment that you were created within my subconscious mind, that's what I want to know. And I really want to get to know you. And not without the judgment, without the shame, because there is a lot of judgment and shame in this work. It's not easy. This is not work for everyone. You got to be a spiritual freaking warrior to do this kind of work, right? And all other deep shadow work. And so, for example, for years, I've experienced so much disappointment from men in my life, like absolute disappointment from my brothers, from friends, from lovers, just disappointment constantly over and over, obviously from my father as well. And, we can go into all that, but it doesn't matter. The moment that I really, truly looked at men around me, and that ironically could only happen after a few months after October 7, when I healed the sexual trauma that happened in my country, and I could come out of that death experience, that spiritual death, and I could really see the compassion in the men of my community. And although they showed me aspects of their assholeness, right, of their shadow, their deep shadow masculine, I could see beneath that finally. I could finally see so much clearer because I have opened that door. I've opened that space within me to actually truly listen and communicate to my own inner masculine. And as well, in that time, I started weightlifting, right? Like before that, I was only dancing. I was only doing like feminine movement. But then I'm like, I need to start lifting weights. I need to start exercising and strengthening my inner masculine. And I felt so good. Like I feel so good doing that, right? So how can you find your ways that work for you, for your belief system, for your imagination, to activate and be fully surrendered in your divine masculine and open up to your inner masculine, how can you open up your inner feminine to open up to your inner masculine? And yeah, so again, this book, I know that a lot of women that read it told me a lot, that it sparked a lot of things in them when they read it, and as well as some other books. But this specific book really is connected to this subject is because, again, us women can really heal and grow and evolve on a whole new level when we are fully healing our relationship with our inner masculine. So hopefully that makes sense. And this is not supposed to be logical. You're supposed, I know that you are feeling what I'm saying. Your body feels it. Your subconscious feels it. And even if it doesn't spark anything in this video, I know that I've planted a seed, and you're going to start acknowledging and seeing that around you and within you from now on. So I love you so much. Enjoy, like, the Sex Priestess Initiation online is still ongoing. You can join at any time. The price is going to go up at some point, so you can join at this lower price at any time right now. You can check out all my books. There are so many books, and all of them are going to take you to the dimension of the temple with love, with inspiration, and sometimes with a lot of intensity, and bring up your own memories of your own pain, your own past, your own future, your own power, your own mission. The whole purpose of the temple is to really bring each person into their own divine highest purpose, as well as to the ability to create a sacred union on this earth, because that's what's really going to save us. I love you so much, and may the Mother bless you all. Please subscribe, like, and share so I can continue making these videos and share the work of the temple. And may the Goddess bless you all.